Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, I am on my Wii main channel here, or my main menu, whatever it's called. As you can see, it is. What the fuck time is it? Is it really only 10:32? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's 10:32 p.m. Sunday, August the 7th. Honestly, I think from now on, I'm just gonna give you the time and date when I start a session. That way you know when it's actually happening as opposed to when you're seeing it, because I've kind of been behind on uploading videos that I've already recorded and rendered, mainly because I'll sit down and do a 1.5 hour session or something like Super Mario Galaxy or Assassin's Creed, like a really long session. And so then it'll not only take me a long time to render it, go through it, edit it, render the versions for uploading, but yeah, actually uploading it takes a while too, because generally I put them in about 20-minute segments in each part, so an hour and a half fucking session might take up to 6 or 7 parts, 20-minute parts or so to upload, and that takes a while. So I don't know. Just thought I'd let you guys know so you kind of be aware as to how far behind I am. So whenever you see this, yeah. Anyway, well, I've already taken up 2 minutes of this session, so let's get on with it. If you haven't already figured out by the title, which I figured you have, I'm playing a Nintendo GameCube game. You might be thinking, what? Well, if it's in the title, you already know I'm playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And this is something I've been meaning to do for a while, but it I kind of been debating on how long I should wait to do this, and I was planning on originally waiting till I was done with Super Mario Galaxy, but I've really been in the mood to play some Zelda, so I'm gonna start it. I don't know when I'll get back to it, but I'm at least gonna start it. Jeremy was playing it, and the thing was, I was gonna not do it because Jeremy has started it a long time ago on his Hardwire channel. So, and he might actually finish it. I might just like do it at his pace or whatever. So he's thinking about trying to do it again. I don't know when that's gonna happen or anything, you know. But basically, I kind of want to like play it along with him. So he's already gotten through Dungeon 1, and that's it. And that was like fucking 2 years ago. So if you want to check out what he's done so far, go to XXX Hard X Wire XXX, and you'll see what he's done. And he hasn't put anything up on that channel for a long time. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on with it. I've already taken up a bunch of time just explaining what's going on and shit. I assume most of you are familiar with this game because it's been out since like 1998 or whatever, and I've played it since then. This is the GameCube version that was released as a bonus feature with Wind Waker if you pre-ordered. So you're probably not familiar with this version unless you pre-ordered Wind Waker or whatever. I got this. It's got this, the original, and also what's it called? Master Quest. So I've beaten both of them. So alright, yeah, 1998 and also 2003 or whenever they re-release this. So it's a slightly different version than the original, but basically it's the exact same thing. They changed button colors and they also updated the resolution as well. But yeah, okay, that's all set. We're gonna erase file 1 because that's what yeah. No one really cares. Okay, so yeah, it's saving to the GameCube, what you call memory slot 1 or whatever. Okay, so erase that, and then we will do, Link. Yeah, let's do Link. I was gonna do Joel, but all the rest of them are Joel, so I'll just do Link. So that's his name after all. Fuck. Link. So basically, I'm gonna go through this game just like I would any other time, even though it's been a minute since I've played this game. So I'm gonna shut up through these cutscenes, and you can read them if you want. So that is our wonderful Link, our hero. Oh, Ganondorf, you're so scary. Oh, I hope I didn't ruin the story for anyone who's not familiar with this game, but his name is Ganondorf. So yeah, I assume pretty much anyone who's familiar with this game, yeah, not telling you anything you don't know. Yes, come hither, blah blah blah. So I'm using a GameCube controller for this, and playing it on the Wii, so... Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Excuse me. Boy without a fairy, okay. If I go through this too fast, just pause. I want to start going a little bit faster because I'm assuming you have the pause button handy, so, and that you can read fast. Alright, so this is our little friend who helps us out throughout the entire game. It will be used as a targeting feature and also advice. Yes, hello. Her name is Navi, and she is a fairy, just like all these other fairies. Because Link is the only boy in this forest without a fairy. Because apparently he's a weirdo. But now he is about to receive a fairy, so... all is right in the land of Hyrule. Or the forest of Kokiri, however you want to look at it, I guess. Hello! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Okay. No, he's just like me, lazy and wants to sleep. Hey, blah blah blah. Yes, it can, okay? Fuck off, fairy. Smack it to the wall and kill it. Get a fly swatter. Shut up! Alrighty. Okay. Let's do it then. Alright, so while I'm thinking of it, I just want to say, I'm sure some of you might be aware of the fact that there's recently been a new, a re-release of this game, a new version. It's called Ocarina of Time 3DS. It's only released for the DS handheld, and it's supposed to, apparently in 3D. It's got better textures. It's basically the same game, but looks way better than this one. By the way, I want to add, Big J Ramstein was looking at this. This is, as far as I know, from the first game. I don't know just a drawing, either way. Very awesome. Alright, let's see what she has to say. Nothing interesting, I'm sure. Finally, blah blah blah. Okay. Yes, is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. Yeah, I bet it is. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the Great Deku Tree, but before we do that, we gotta do a couple of things. And, what? Yes, I know. We know. We're all aware. Okay, so, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, they made a re-release of this game, and, honestly, like, they put in a lot of work, sound effects and graphics, and I was very impressed. However, I was unimpressed by the fact that it was only released for the DS, because, well, for two things. If you're going to update a game and make it way better than the original or whatever, why the fuck would you put it for a handheld? I mean, seriously. If I want to play a remake of this game, I want it on a big fucking high-def screen, fucking, you know, Dolby 5.1 surround sound, you know, with awesome sound, you know, I want the whole works, you know, I don't want it to be on a little handheld where I can barely see it, barely hear it, like, who the fuck would, okay, my phone's bugging me, I gotta check it. Zelda. Anyway, you know, why would you go to all that work to remake a game as awesome as this and put it on a handheld? That's a waste. And you know, this game's come out at least 2 or 3 times since the original, and you know, I feel like I've already, you know, I've owned it since 1998. Why should I have to put a bunch of, you know, I've already paid for the game. I shouldn't have to pay for it again. And you know, it just seems like it should, you know, I should be getting a better deal than that. So, you know what, unless I can find a way to emulate it and play it on my excuse me, PC, or play it for free like that somehow, I'm not going to get it, and I'm not going to play it. So if you're disappointed that I'm not going to do that, I'm sorry. Feel free to buy me a DS and a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake game and send it to me so I don't have to pay anything. I will gladly find a way to fucking record that shit, but and that's the other thing. How are you gonna record that? I'm sure there's a way, but you know, it's just fucking ridiculous that. I'm sorry. I know I'm ranting. Excuse me, but it just blows my mind how Nintendo thinks that I'm going to pay any amount of money for a game that I've already bought like over a decade ago. That's just, you know. Even if it was redone, I gotta be able to see it on my TV and listen to it on my surround sound. Only then would I be willing to go through all that fucking. Okay, so you go over here. First of all, this is the first thing we gotta do. Go inside this hole and get our sword. So yeah, we crawl through there. Blah blah blah. Get some money. We need at least 40 rupees to buy a shield. So you gotta be like, follow what I've been doing to get, you know, see, we're already got 45 and we're gonna get more once I get the sword. Just dodge this thing, it's pretty easy. It just goes in a straight counterclockwise square around that square or whatever. So you just press the A button to open. See, you've got the sword. How convenient. Okay. So before we can use the sword, we gotta equip it. Yes. Yep. Alright, so you press start. go over. It's L and R on mine, but if you're playing the N64 version, it's gonna be Z and R or something like that. So you press the Z, go over here, press A to equip, and now we got that. And if you press the B button, you can save. You can pretty much save anytime, so that's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and save, just for shats and gaggles. Anyway. Excuse me. So if you press the B button now, you'll chop shit. You'll basically attack with your sword. So that's what you want. You can chop certain signs up with your sword. If you hold the B button and you know, press it and hold it, you can do that, and then release, do a spin attack. You can do more damage with that later on in the game, but we'll get all, you know, mention that when we get there. So we're gonna go, okay, chop up, whenever you chop up plants, which you can do any time, but most of the time, or at least half the time, when you chop up plants like that, you'll get like rupees or hearts or ammo for something. Of course, we don't seem to be that fortunate right now, but that's alright. We will later on. We don't have any weapons or anything, so it makes sense that we're not getting anything for it. Alright, so we climb back through here. You can, you know, this is kind of a tutorial for locking onto things and, you know, getting used to that whole thing. So if you're not used to Z targeting, which if you've never played this game before, you probably aren't going to be. But yeah, like, you gotta get used to that before you can really start doing a lot of damage to people. So just collect some more rupees here, even though I've got plenty to buy what I need to go to the first dungeon. Let's keep going. I know I got a text message. I know I gotta check. Not Jeremy. Anyway. Alright, so let's go on about our business here. I believe there is another rupee back here. I want to collect that. I don't know if I've already. Yeah, there it was. Okay. And there's also another one, as you probably just noticed right there at the top of this pillar. All you have to do is go over here. Cut this grass if you want. I don't know what you'll get for it. Oh, yeah, it's probably kind of random, but anyway. So we'll go over here. Just go across this bridge. You can talk to her if you want. It really doesn't matter. She doesn't have anything important to say, so I just ignore her. Anyway, you go through here. You have to talk to this stupid chick. Well, you don't have to, but you have to do that. Go through that. So this is the cookery shop. Just go over here and talk to this guy with the A button. Most of this is going to be useless to you, mainly because you can get all of it in the game. You know, while during fighting enemies and shit, they'll throw out all this is ammo pretty much, and it's kind of pointless to buy it unless you're in a hurry to get it and you don't feel like fighting people or whatever. Well, the only thing we really need here is the Deku shield. So it's only 40 rupees, like I said earlier. So press A.